All praises unto Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Wabrakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons, and daughters as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. All right, so just jump into the lesson. But before I jump into the scriptures, one thing you got to know, being in this truth, you are going to endure afflictions, and your afflictions can come in many various forms. Brothers in this truth can afflict you. Your family, your worldly family can afflict you. Your job can afflict you. Okay? Sometimes even doing these lessons can afflict you, because when we bring it out, when we talk about these things, we understand, like, man, these things can happen, this day. There'll be times, man, I'll make a lesson, and within my lesson, the Lord will throw that same situation on me around the same time frame of me dropping that lesson, to where it'd be scary to even want to talk about certain things, because it's like when I talk it, it manifests some kind of way throughout my day. Like I'll say something like, for an example, you might catch hell on the job, blah 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 blah, right? And then that night or the next night, some weird situation will happen at the job, or like things happen in real time. This is a real battle. We have to have faith, man. We have to have extreme patience, and we all are going through it one way or another. We all can probably go down a list of things that we're dealing with and that we have to fight or whatnot. But the real matter, the real importance is keep fighting. It's not really what we're going through that matters. What matters is, are we still fighting through the process? Because it's very bitter being in this ministry. It's very bitter being in this truth. You can't always blame the YouTube algorithm on why brothers ain't getting views. It's you people. You people on the sideline who are bullshitting. And I was kind of, considering some time back, like, as long as I've been in this truth, right, I've never been able to live stream because y'all don't want to subscribe to my page, and that's all right, because I feel as long as I keep on doing this work, as long as I keep doing my best to please the Lord, I don't see why he won't find favor on me, even when afflictions come from those who are supposed to be supportive and brotherly. I have a certain empathy. I'm very empathetic when I see brothers who teach alone, because I know what you feel. I know what you go through. All right. And we have to have the attitude of endure. Even when it hurts, endure. When the blows hit and they hurt, they making you want to fold up. Okay? You have to stay in the fight. All right? An opponent who may not be able to fight but can take blows, can take hits, that's a good fighter too. A fighter doesn't always have to be someone who can throw the most blows and get the most hits. You have to be able to take a punch just as well as you can throw a punch. And we have to be able, to receive these afflictions as if they're blows or punches. All right? I'm going to go to 2 Timothy's. And, I don't make my lessons long. I could make them longer, but, Jake, you Israelites, man, y'all don't really be sincere, when y'all watch these videos. I mean, not all of you. I can't say all of you, because I know there's some of y'all who are sincere. Some of y'all are very supportive, and I'm very grateful in ways that y'all are supportive. Sometimes just hitting the brother's comment page and just saying, Kahala, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, or, keep going, anything. We all can do better. I can be a better brother. I can be a better teacher. I can be a better prophet, man. I can be better at so many things. And we have to have the mentality of just trying to be better, man. 2 Timothy 4:5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions. Do the work of an evangelist. Make full proof of the ministry. And we're making full proof of the ministry. I mean, think about it, man. We're outside in the open. We're literally in everybody's face. Our managers, supervisors, employees, fellow employees, your earthly brothers, earthly sisters, aunts, uncles, your dad, your mom, everybody in the whip, everybody, people walking, the squirrels, the birds, ants, airplanes, helicopters. We out in the open. We making foolproof the ministry. And then on top of that, we throw it on the internet. The internet throws the ball even further, a lot further. So we're making foolproof the ministry by doing this work. And part of, being in this ministry is enduring afflictions. And check this out, man. My page was just suspended, right? And I'll do a video, and I might have certain videos where when I close it out and when I'm uploading it, I'll be thinking like, man, they might take this video down. It's never those videos, man. They always want to strike my videos where I'm not even going hard, so to speak. Like, it's videos where they might be uplifting or motivational. There was a video I was teaching in the code, and I was telling brothers in the video, we have to endure. They literally flagged my video, man. These are the things that we have to go through. Okay, anytime I say mark of the beast, RFID chip, I'll say COVID. On the internet, most people are using code words because they're trying to go against the algorithm, as if the algorithm don't pick up on code words over time either. Like, come on. They don't even flag my videos where I just tell you bluntly what it is. They flag my videos where it's just like, man, they're intentionally trying to vex my spirit. Especially being a little guy in this ministry. Those are the guys they want to get rid of first, because if they can get rid of us, so to speak, who's going to know, right? Again, I've never even had a live stream since I've been teaching. Because you Israelites out there, y'all doing whatever y'all do, whatever, That's why, the main thing in this truth, we got to please the Lord, man. It's not about pleasing this brother over here, or you think he's a good teacher. You want him to, come across your videos, or, whatever the case. No, it's about pleasing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? You can be watching a brother's videos. You can be inspired by his videos. And he might look at your videos and think you lacking something. You might think a brother is a beautiful brother in the spirit, and he looking at you like scratching his head, questioning, like he don't know if you a man of the Lord. He questioning you. You have to make sure you're pleasing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So let's read this again in 2 Timothy 4:5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof the ministry. And that's what we have to do, man. We have to do this work, even when it gets hard, even when it feels like it's pointless. As much as they try to strike my page, and, because there's other brothers, and this isn't about comparing, but there's other men, They've had their page, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. They got the same page. And here it is. This page, which isn't even my primary page where I started, is already getting beamed. And I haven't even had it for 4 years, I don't think. Or 3. I don't know. I don't even know if I've had it 3 years. I'd have to look into it, but they're doing their best to try to prevent this truth from going out, and it's very irritating, man. But we have to endure. We have to go through these things. We have to keep our mind on the prize, just as our Lord Yahweh Shai did. With all the hell that Yahweh Shai was catching, how do you think he made it? Of course, he was the top elect. He was the firstborn of all creation. It was in him to endure. But outside of that, he kept his mind on the prize. He kept his mind on knowing knowing why he's doing what he's doing. Okay? And it's truth, like it says in Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 2, we have to constantly endure. It's a thing that's like, man, here it is, you're running and you heavy winded, you breathing hard. You might stop and take a breather, but you can't stop for too long because right behind you there's a huge tractor or just a huge wall that's keeping you from staying stationary. You're constantly on the move, dealing with afflictions. You really can't get a break. I think let's go to James. Let's go to James. That's a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna go to Second Timothy's 2. I got 2 Timothy's 4, but I'm gonna go to 2 Timothy's 2. See. Second Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So we have to endure hardness. Enduring afflictions, that's enduring hardness. Okay? We have to endure. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. So we have bigger things to worry about. We have bigger fish to fry than to get caught up in the affairs of this life, to get caught up in the afflictions that we have to bear in this flesh, to get so caught up in your job, or so caught up into, whatever worldly situation you may be involved in. You just getting so caught up where now it's hindering you from being in this truth. And when afflictions come, now you're getting offended. You're wanting to put off the Lord from day to day because you're getting distracted. You're getting sidetracked. You can't entangle yourself with the affairs of this life coming into this ministry. We have to work jobs. We're people, man. Come on. We eat food just like anybody else. We have to drink water just like anybody else. Some people get so silly when we tell them that we're the men of the Lord. They want us to all of a sudden levitate and tell them, I haven't ate food or drank any water for 40 days and I come to you with a message from the Lord. Man, we coming to you as the Lord came to us, man. In our low position in this world. As just normal, everyday looking men. Because when you ain't getting lineups, alright, when you're not trying to spend all your money on clothes and shoes every chance you can get, when you're not trying to, have the latest vehicle you can buy every 2-3 years, you don't look so appealing. So the afflictions come in various forms. Now, people ain't looking at you like you're a man of the Lord. Here it is. You put in time. to serve the Lord. You put yourself out there to look vulnerable or to be vulnerable in the eyes of this world, and they looking at you like, yeah, right. It's offensive. It's afflicting. You know, to feel alone in this truth. You have all these different brothers in different camps, and to feel alone, it's afflictions. You have to endure it. You can't get a woman. You have to endure it. Or you have a woman, but you just tired of having just this one woman. You have to endure it. Or you might be a brother. You might have two women. Okay, your problem may not necessarily be trying to get a woman. Your problem now is the affliction in the back of your mind, like, damn, you know, my woman can commit adultery on me at any time. You know, you don't want to get too entangled up in this world where now your distractions are weakening you or weakening us, man. And one thing about us, and speaking for myself, and I've always been this way, when something's on my mind, I dwell on it really heavy. Right? Especially if it has to do with certain afflictions or something that makes me excited. I'll dwell on it, and I'll do my best to like drift away from it. But you know, I have the type of mind, man. It's like my mind will just zoom in close range, you know, like the sun beaming on a tall tree, just zooming in, man, focused and distracted. But that's why the book of 2nd Ezra, it tells us that we have to put off that weak nature, man. We have to put off the thoughts of the flesh. All right? And, you know, when my page got suspended, man, I'm not going to act like it didn't piss me off. It did. Like, I don't care to a degree that I'm just going to keep doing the work. But I do care because it is work. It takes time to do these videos. You know, you put yourself out there, and then people are playing games with you, man. But really, they're playing games with the Lord. And, you know, people are acting as if the Lord ain't looking at them, like he can't just kill them. But I'm going to go ahead and close it. I think I've said enough for this lesson. I'm going to give all thanks and praises unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Wa Rakak Shalom.